The growth of the cycling community since the inception of Blue Water International Gran Fondo has been mind-boggling, and youth spokes seem to be a natural add-on to create a safe space for youth to develop a positive relationship with cycling, with the overreaching goal of the program being to provide more opportunities for youth to get active by creating the foundation of a youth cycling community.
I started to get involved with Youth Spokes when I met with Ken McAlpine in the winter, and he has done such an amazing job starting the Blue Water International Gran Fondo, and the whole committee is so wonderful. It was definitely a group of people I wanted to be involved in, and when I heard it was working with kids and teaching about bike safety and getting more enthused about bike riding, I was all in.
I first got involved when Mike Hurry approached me. He works for, or used to work for Big Brothers Big Sisters in Rebound in Sarnia, and he was interested in getting a youth riding program going. So Mike approached me and asked if I would be interested in it, and I said absolutely.
So I actually know Ken McAlpine really well. I started doing group rides with him on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he introduced me to this program saying that he think I'd be a good fit.
At New Sarnia Foundation, we're always asking ourselves, what do we want Sarnia to look like for the future generation? Youth Spokes is a great example of how the community can come together, provide our expertise, lend some volunteer time to really promote a better health, safety, and well-being for the next generation of our children.
So the kids are from all over the county. They are 11 to 14 years old, going into grade 6 to grade 9, and they have some bike experience.
I heard about Youth Spokes from my friends.
I heard my friends were doing it, so I just decided to do it as well.
So some of the lessons taught have been single file riding, have been proper ways to brake, how to avoid things on the road, but really the rules and etiquette of cycling that we hope to pass on to these kids. And I think just having that general knowledge while you get out on your bike will not only make it more enjoyable, but safer for them as well.
The main things I have learned are the hand signals of turning left, stopping, and turning right.
Our turn signals, like left and right, how to be safe on the road, and how to stop properly, and how to call and use communication.
My favorite part about being with the Youth Spokes group so far is watching them progress. I mean, from week one, maybe not knowing a lot about, riding on the road and why that's so important, to now being advocates for bike safety, and their skill level has improved so much. They're gear shifting well, they're braking well, and they're really riding well in groups, and I think they're representing the biking community in Sarnia, and that's the best part.
I would tell my friends to come next year because I found that it really helped me be safer on the road and helped me with a group.
I would tell my friends to come next year because when we're biking in a group, I want them to be safe and because it's super fun.
I would tell my friends to come next year because it's fun and you can hang out outside doing something that's an activity that is good.
My hopes for the future of Youth Spokes is that we continue to get more people out, it can go longer, and just get more people active in the community.
I would love to see the Youth Spokes program expand to more kids in this city. It's been really valuable for my son.
Cycling is something that anyone can do at any point, and it's an excellent way to get exercise. Just developing those skills, getting out, socializing while you do it is such an asset, I think, for these youth to have.
My hopes for the future of the program are that obviously it continues. We've seen a great turnout today. I would hope to see an even bigger turnout next year as word of the program spreads.
I hope the future of Youth Spokes is that it expands and that more children participate in the program and that they know that it's going to carry on next year.
For me, the most important thing when I'm working with the kids is that they leave this program safe. And so, wearing their helmets correctly, their bikes being fitted properly, those types of things, and understanding the parts of their own bike so that as they grow, they can actually adjust their bikes with them and continue to have an enjoyable experience on the bike. And then, if they're riding well on the roads, it's also an enjoyable experience for the motorists that they share the roads with, and it's just positive for the community becoming more active. And hopefully, they'll be involved in our slow roll and maybe even the Blue Water International Gran Fondo one day.
2022 Youth Spokes!